Yes, Sash. Yes, PA. Okay, we're back there. Yeah, Eric, Apple, just have a break, and we got Sasha speakers coming there with us. Last hit of the quarters, Elia Luciano in red, Babi Quinones in yellow, Johan Florentine in yellow, no, sorry, Babi Quinones in white, and Roberto Bruno from Brazil in blue. So it's going to be the tough hit. In the previous hit, we had Yellington from Brazil and Alex Uranga making through. And the sum is going to be pretty amazing. And we're going to this last hit of the day. The waves are pretty good. The tide is getting high, but the wind is almost offshore, and it's really consistent, the sets. So it should be a nice hit. Yeah.
How are you, Muzz?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Good.
And
it's nice to comment and that's to release my energy, you know?
Yep.
I had so much energy today, and so I'm raising in commenting, and yeah, it's good to comment some nice hit. Guys been ripping. And yeah, we saw that it's really important to catch some wave really quickly.
Yep.
These hits. And 20 minutes, 4-man's hit. Yeah,
it's pretty intense.
Yeah,
it's a pretty
intense.
short time to get a lot of good waves, especially
Exactly.
in a wave like this.
Yeah, long wave, so long paddle. There is a lot of current out there.
Yep.
It's more powerful than you thought.
Yep.
It's pretty powerful.
Yep.
And yeah, so it's going to be, I think, the guys getting the best wave at the beginning make the difference.
Absolutely. I mean, I personally was struggling out there, and I saw some of the other guys, some of the best competitors in the world struggling today. And,
yeah.
It's been a very interesting day, to say the least. A lot of high performance action, a lot of high scores going down, especially in that last heat. It was amazing to see Heliton surfing so well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's
He
good
had
to see
some
this
big
guy.
flips,
Yeah, he's
and,
stuck and
he's very passionate.
Yeah, he's so passionate. He's such a good competitor. He was in my head this morning. He beat me down, and he was he's a fit guy, and yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to do well on this comp.
I think so. He's looking like a man on form at the moment.
Exactly. And Alex Uranga make through with the best wave of the heat on the previous hit, some big rolls, 8 point, 14, and Grenier Lorry get third and Ripera fourth.
Okay.
And Hardy make the hit before this one. So yeah, now is the new hit start.
So this is, what are we looking at here? We're looking at the last heat of the men's round 6. On your screen, you can see who's in the water. Edo Luciano in red, Babi Quinones in white, Johan Florentine in yellow, and Roberto Bruno from Brazil in blue.
Already 4 minutes remaining, already 16 minutes remaining, sorry.
So 4 minutes gone, nobody's had a wave. I guess these guys, they were listening to what you said.
Exactly.
It's the first wave that's going to count here. You want to have a good, strong ride to start.
Maybe they're a bit too much outside. Sometimes it's so much pressure at the beginning of the heat, so everybody is pushing a bit deeper or a bit like too high on the spot. And sometimes you're just going back down a little bit. It's exactly what we see now. The guys are just paddling back and getting a bit more inside to try to catch the first wave.
Absolutely, and I don't know if you remember Edo Luciano in the previous heat that I was commentating. He only caught 2 waves. He had a 6-point something, I can't quite remember, and another wave which must have been a high 5 or another 6.
Perfect hit.
So he well calculated and a very seasoned competitor.
Oh yeah,
to say
exactly.
The least.
Yeah.
As you can see, the girls getting ready there. Lily Pollard.
Oh yeah, Lily Pollard. They have been ripping on this comp. Oh, I saw the barrel she made like yesterday on internet.
I saw that. I think she got a 9-point something on that. It was incredible.
That was insane. Just really drive the pit and control that, and yeah, that was really.
She's
really
she's
cool.
very comfortable in barreling waves.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's true. And we see the guys, putting the arms up. I don't know really why. Yeah, just waiting for a good wave. Must be like a lot of pressure out there with the guy, and trying to catch a priority and sets coming. So
I think this might be the slowest heat of the event so far.
5 minutes already, and yeah, no waves.
It's quite strange for today. Maybe a bit of a lull, and maybe, like you said, the guy's sitting a little bit too far out, maybe missed that first set, and now just readjusting their positions to try and get the next best wave that's coming through.
Yeah. So you want a wave, you see the white just padding maybe on that one. You want an inside wave, but at the same time he's losing priority because all the guys are deeper than him. So it's pretty tricky on a long wave like this and a pretty small lineup to get position. So yeah, let's see who's going to catch the first wave. Pretty sure it's Eder watching, sitting the deepest. The deepest.
I think so too. And that previous screen there, you saw Maila Viana and Eunate Aguirre from the Basque Country just getting ready for that heat. They will be facing off against Lily Pollard and Emma Cobb. Oh, sorry, excuse me. They will be facing off against, that's right,
That's right. You're right.
Yep, Eunate
Yeah, that's gonna
Aguirre,
be the
Lily
first
Pollard,
semi-final.
Emma Cobb, and Isabella Souza is
Ooh,
the first
that's gonna
women's
be pretty
quarterfinal.
Intense.
This format that we're supporting here today is a little different to what we've been used to in the past. What we do have is women's round 6 was four four-woman heats, I should say. Women's quarterfinal is actually only consists of 2 heats, but there are 4 riders in each heat, and the top 2 from each one of those heats go through to the semi-finals, which is another 2 heats. But it becomes woman-on-woman format from then on.
Just discovering it now too.
And the woman final is, of course, woman-on-woman, so just 2 people in that heat. And that is when the action really heats up because we have some serious priority and wave choice becomes imperative.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially if it's going to be 20 minutes. I don't know the time on the semi, but 20 minutes for men's heat is really extreme. And it's really different. I didn't compete in this kind of conditions since a while. With 4 men's, no priority, and 20 minutes. On the long wave, it's pretty tricky. And we still have no waves on that heat. Sorry, I'm back there, but...
So what happens now? Let me interrupt you here very rudely. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
if nobody catches a wave until the halfway mark of this heat, they're going to restart the heat. But this has all just changed right now.
Exactly.
Elia Luciano.
Elia Luciano on that wave, just big bottom turn. He was sitting pretty far, and he's going to pass this first section, looking for maybe an inside one. It's pretty hard for us to predict the wave because the screen is really small, but he had a nice roll there, and he's going to find another one there. That's a pretty good opening wave. And yeah, after it's 12 minutes remaining now, so that's definitely a good first wave for her there.
And what I was trying to explain there, if halfway through the heat nobody has actually caught a wave, what would have happened is they would have restarted that heat.
Exactly.
That's the rules at this point in time. But Eda Luciano's first wave that we can see here in the replay has just changed that up with a nice clean roll and just backs that up with another one, getting a bit of air under his board there on the way down. And I'm sure the judges will like that, and they'll reward him accordingly.
Exactly. Yeah, he's going to back out there as quick as possible. His feet here there. He's a really good competitor. And he's really tall, actually. So
he's a big guy.
Yeah,
I noticed today, Rui Pereira. He's a really tall guy.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So
skinny but tall.
There's some
good,
big guys. Yep. There's some big guys in this event. And
especially here, they have a pretty amazing technique with his size.
Yep.
He's just flying, and he might be maybe 80 kilos or maybe more, 85 kilos or something, and he's just flying on the waves there.
I'm very impressed with his riding, and especially in smaller waves, not to take anything away from his big wave abilities, but in smaller waves, he's an incredible competitor.
He's amazing.
Just, ARSs and backflips and even reverse airs in 1 to 2 foot waves.
Exactly.
Flawless.
Yeah, he's got just a really good technique, and he did pretty well in Arica, just on these big rides. He did a pretty good result, maybe his best result. We've got the yellow Johan Florentino inside one.
Okay, Johan Florentine from Reunion Island. This man has been on fire today. Just starting off with a nice clean roll, coming off the bottom, back into the bowl, almost in the barrel there, and just kind of getting stuck under the lip there. That one not really opening up and letting him exit. And while the competitors are getting their positions back in the lineup, and there's a bit of break in the action, I am going to send you through. Okay, hold on, one more wave here. This looks like Roberto Bruno in blue.
Yeah, from Brazil, Roberto Bruno looking for his first wave. First section is slowing down. Spin there. Section, the wave don't offer much. Another spin, and hopefully he's going to find a section at the end. And it's a nice roll. It's a pretty small wave, but it might be 10 minutes remaining now, so the guys want really to have some points, and he's looking for the inside, but it's pretty shallow on that inside and a lot of backwash. It's pretty hard to find a good section there.
I think the guys are really applying tactics here now. Halfway through the heat, they need to get busy and start putting some scores on the scoreboard. So, like I said, while these guys are getting back into the lineup and trying to readjust their positions, we're going to go down to the beach with a post-heat interview. Yo-Yo, take us through that.
Thanks, guys, on the booth. I'm here with Alex Uranga, just winning the last hit. Alex, ganador de la manga anterior del País Vasco. ¿Cómo te está yendo, Alex? Cuéntanos.
Por ahora bastante bien, ha sido una manga bastante difícil, las olas están entrando, pero no se puede llegar a saber cuál es definitivamente la buena del todo, entonces hay que saber cuál es la buena, elegir, aprovechar la velocidad máxima y apurar para llegar a hacer una buena maniobra en cada ola. Entonces me salieron 2 y ya con esas trabajo estaba hecho.
He said that hard to find waves. The good one is it's hard to see which one is the one that give you the ramp and the section. But with the 2 waves that he make it through the next hit. Alex, las cosas se están dando acá en Antofagasta. El año pasado no te fue muy bien, pero ¿qué opinas de este año? ¿Cómo van las cosas para Alex Uranga en la siguiente fase?
Bueno, esta es la segunda prueba de acá en Chile. por lo que se ve y se nota hay un ambiente excepcional. A mí personalmente me está yendo bastante bien, han sido 2 mangas las que he pasado hasta ahora y contento de ya haber llegado a las semifinales y de ahí pues bueno, a ver lo que se puede hacer en la siguiente manga y con toda la ilusión para adelante.
He's happy to be in passing the heat. It's his second presentation on this year. And, well, Alex, we deserve you the best. I hope you keep doing well. You give us a good show. Y espero, Alex, que hagas lo mejor. Si nos quieres hablar en euskera, para tu gente de tu tierra, ¿no?
Bai, hemen aldamenean dakaten hau, Yoyo, un élite de acá, máquina, total, personaje, gran amigo, saludos a todos. Aupa.
Estoy feliz de estar contigo, amigo, y te esperaba hace rato aquí. And back to you, Eric, and back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Yo-Yo and Alex. I love that interview. Good flair, good passion, and a good bunch of guys down there. And well done to Alex Uranga from the Basque Country for an excellent performance in that previous heat. Him and Heliton Loureiro from Brazil passing, unfortunately, Rui Pereira and Grenier Lowry out of the contest. But they do walk away with some valuable points.
Yeah, for sure.
And some great prize money, so well done to those guys.
We got some scores coming there. Edea Luciano had a 6 point on his first wave. We're going to have the replay of the last wave of Babi Quiñones from Puerto Rico. Small wave, he really wants some points. Tricky roll there, pretty hard leap, and then that wave closed out pretty fast. And but at some point, we've got Edea Luciano with a 6 point on his first wave. Johan Florentin with a 4.38 on the roll before, and pretty low score on his second wave. Roberto Bruno 4.75, and here we are with the Brazilian guy. That's the replay of his first wave. So spin there, the wave don't offer much. Another spin, and find a roll there.
I thought he was going to do a little RS or a flip
too.
there. It looked like he can do those in his sleep. So
Yeah, exactly.
I expected something like that, but maybe he was just put off a little bit by all that backwash and all the crazy
exactly.
white water.
And because maybe, I don't know how many, it's like 6 minutes remaining, yeah, so actually he really didn't want to make too much risks and take too much risk. And
I think maybe at this point in the competition, the guys need to lay it on the line a little bit more if you want to make
true.
it through a heat,
For
especially if you're under pressure like this. Babi Quiñones is just putting on the brakes, setting up for another spin there. He's really just playing with this wave, trying to put himself in a good position, but
yeah,
not
hard to
offering
find
very
a
much.
section. Yeah, the tide is getting high now, and it's pretty maybe harder to find some sections. And yeah, the wave's just really powerful, so it's really hard sometimes to get the good line. And it's pretty long wave, so it's hard to predict what the wave's going to do. And
Yes, very.
and when you take off on one, you just hope that that inside ball just going to get wild. And
Yep. You
some
don't.
good
It's
points.
pretty easy to get caught behind that ball too. You know.
Yeah,
You think
true.
you're closer than you are, and then you end up it breaking, you know, a good 20, 30 meters ahead of
Yeah.
you, and there's no ways for
yeah,
you to
really
catch up.
tricky wave, technical, and
Yep.
and sometimes just offer some amazing sections. And some good barrels sometimes too. So
Absolutely.
Hardy this morning had a sick barrel on
Yeah.
the last seconds on his hit, like a 8 point something.
Almost a double barrel.
Yeah, it's almost
I
double
heard, I
barrel.
heard he got some good tube time, and of course Lily Pollard just scoring an
Yeah.
almost near perfect 9-point ride day before yesterday in one of the ladies' heats. So there's definitely barrels to be had out here, even in the onshore conditions. The waves are very heavy and powerful, coming from a deep ocean and unloading on the reef like this one. Johan Florentin in yellow.
Oh,
And,
unfortunately, that wave is almost too big for the like the reef didn't really connect on the reef, and yeah, he was looking for a big roll maybe in the closeout. Adi did his in hit before. He had an 8 point on a big roll. Yes, he's going to back out there. 5 minutes remaining, and Babi Quiñones is first with a 4.03 and a 3.3. So that's a pretty low scores, and yeah, everybody's going to try to have his best wave.
I think this is all going to change here, what we see on the screen right now. Babi Quiñones in first with those two scores. Eder Luciano with a 6 and a 0.75. Here he goes again. He's trying to get rid of that 0.75 with this section here. Nice power roll through the closeout and just showing good control.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that was
that's
good.
definitely going to replace that 0.75. As I was trying to say, Eder Luciano in second place. He only had that one score. Once they put that second score into the
Yeah, he
system,
just needed 1.33, so
exactly. I think he's going to definitely overtake Babi Quiñones. And Johan Florentin, he does have a 4.38 as his high-scoring ride. He's trying to replace a 1.25. He's needing a very low score. So once Eda's score comes in, we'll know what Johan Florentin needs. That's just been put in right there. 2.95 for Johan Florentin will get him into second place. And Roberto Bruno needs a 2.58. So everything is still wide open.
Everything for sure is still open. It's 4 minutes remaining, and the guys are pretty much all at the lineup. And we've got Johan Florentin looking for a nice score, get a nice section at the end.
Good looking ball. He can do those
And
so smooth and
Yeah.
effortlessly. That was nothing for him.
Oh, yeah,
And,
so that's going to improve his second wave. He just needed 2.95, so that's going to be pretty much it. And yeah, he's going to back to the second place, but it's going to still really close.
There's a nice little replay here. This wave stands up so nicely on that last section. It looked like he was going to have a big bowl. It looked like it just maybe went into some deep water right at the end.
Yeah.
But he did very well to get a good section off that and pull off a clean ARS like that. The young Reunion Islander really putting on a strong performance at the 2013 Antofagasta Bodyboard Festival.
Yeah,
here.
everything's going to change, but yeah, it's just 3 minutes remaining, 20 seconds. So maybe a set is coming there. Everybody must be pretty stressful, and Babi almost go.
It looks
Oh, sorry,
like
it
a
was Roberto
last second turnaround from Babi there.
Exactly.
And just keeping busy here.
Doing pretty good on that section. Was a really foamy section, and I don't know if the wave's going to offer more.
He's keeping busy. I think he's used to these kind of waves in Puerto Rico. I think they get a bit of onshore during
Yeah.
certain months of the year, so he's quite comfortable in that. And just
Yeah.
coming a little unstuck there.
Oh, I've got a nice roll from Roberto Bruno in the set wave. Don't know if he's going to get to the second section.
He's
But,
staying with it. He's staying with it, and he's going to fight this one all the way in.
That's one of the best moves we saw during this hit, eh?
I think
Just,
so.
one
And
of the best
he
waves.
managed to back that up with a second roll.
Wow, that was good.
So Roberto Bruno is definitely going to be
He was
improving
forced.
his situation.
Yeah.
He only caught one wave.
One wave,
so
and he did a 5.59, so yeah, for sure it's gonna something's gonna happen there.
There's going to be a lot happening in these next couple of minutes, and it's been some rapid fire in the last 5 minutes of this round 6. This is the final heat of round 6, which means after this we're going to be moving into some ladies heats, and once that next ladies round is done, we are going to be going into the quarterfinals of the men's. This is Roberto Bruno's big roll here off the section, good control, a lot of air under his board, and he manages to fight through that foam out into the open face here and gets one last hit in with a nice roll through the roof.
That was a good
Shows the
wave.
judges he's happy,
He's
throws a little
happy
claim
for
out.
sure.
And
That was good, so that was going to change everything. We had Real Florentine back to the second place was his last little flip, where he had a 5.95. That was his best wave. But we're going to have another situation change with the last wave of Roberto Bruno. We're still waiting.
I think he's going to get the score.
I'm sure he's going to get the score, and maybe... Oh, yeah, we've got totally changed the situation.
So everything has changed up here. Omri, take us through what's happened.
Yeah, so the last wave of Roberto Bruno was a 7.08. So he's jumping to the first place with 11.83. Eder Luciano, the other Brazilian, is second with a 6 point and a 4.85. And Florentine from Reunion Island is third, and he did a 4.91, which is a really small score, but it's 1 minute remaining. And Babi Quinones back to fourth place, need a 6.12, and 1 minute remaining right now.
So as this time counts down, 1 minute remaining, Johan Florentine is in the hot seat. He needs a 5-point ride, essentially, 4.91.
Yeah.
So he's looking for a 4.91 to bump Eder Luciano out of that second place and secure his spot in the men's quarterfinals
Yeah,
later
but I
on
see
today.
that, you can see on the screen that Eder Luciano is deeper than Johan.
He's
So
just trying
gonna
to
do
keep him off the
everything.
wave. And here comes Johan Florentine, last roll of the dice today. He's keeping busy. He's very comfortable in these kind of waves, so let's see what he can offer. And he's got some good speed going on here, inside section, and a big roll. I don't know if that's going to be the score.
Yeah, it's a really small wave, maybe one of the smallest wave we saw this morning.
Yep.
But that was a clean roll. That was a clean section. Let's see how the judge think about it. But it needed a 4.91, so that's going to be tough. And Babi Quinones was looking for a last wave, but it's 8 seconds remaining.
I don't know. He could be going on this.
Some wave there, but no one is taking off really.
Nobody
and,
in position.
Yeah, let's wait for the last wave.
We can see Babi Quinones taking off. I think this might be after the buzzer, so not going to count. But I will leave that up to the judges to decide. Babi Quinones wrestling with his board through the foam there. I'm impressed with that. He's going to fight this one all the way. He thinks he might just have the benefit of the dart and getting scored for that. So
yeah, I don't know if it's going to count. That was really during the buzz, so let's see what the judge think about it.
Yep.
And the last wave of Florentine, was it this one? Was it the 4.48?
I think Johan Florentine was rewarded a 4.48, which was just not enough for that last wave that he needed, a 4.91, just falling short.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, not too many waves, just go really fast there.
All right, so that is the score on the screen right now. While we have a break in between heats, we're going to take you through an ad. Thank you very much.